Hello, my name is Peyton Luke, and my group focused on a youth vaping prevention program for our CDC Energy group project. So our group process included dividing sections evenly. We used messages to communicate, more specifically iMessage. We met in person and online. We peer-reviewed each other's work, and we collaborated on ideas. Some challenges that we faced, because a lot of group projects face challenges, were schedule conflicts and time management. Here is a photo of us on the right-hand side. So Wilson High School was where we were focusing our vaping prevention program. We focused on low-income adolescents. We wanted to increase awareness of vaping risks. We used peer-led education and social media. We wanted to promote quitting resources and support. And then we would want to change attitudes and social norms around vaping.
So here is the summary of the theories that were utilized. One theory that was used was the social norms theory, and this theory provides rationale on why youth are influenced by their external or peer environment. This theory explains how this influence can affect the decision of adolescents to harm themselves and or use their personal resources. If adolescents see vaping as normal, they are more likely to engage in this activity. Another theory that was used was the social cognitive theory, and this is where adolescents can imitate or learn these behaviors from others. This results from direct interactions with role models, and examples of role models can be parents, peers, social media, other forms of media, etc. And learning and modeling can occur with these role models. As a result of this, emphasis should be placed on peer-led programs and positive role models in the lives of these adolescents. The health belief model was also used, and this demonstrates how adolescents engage in risk behaviors without believing in the negative consequences of this behavior. In this case, it would be vaping. Educating youth on the dangers of vaping helps adolescents and highlights the need for more beneficial health information regarding vaping and its negative consequences. The trans-theoretical model was also used, and it explains how the cessation of a habit takes multiple stages. Some adolescents are ready to quit vaping, while others are not that ready or are not ready at all. And support should be given based on the individual's position and their willingness or readiness.
Wilson High School's youth-led vaping prevention campaign empowers students to make informed, healthy choices through relatable messaging and peer influence. The campaign is built around three creative concepts. First, Unmask the Vape exposes the hidden chemicals, addiction, and health risks behind vaping. Secondly, Don't Get Played highlights how vape companies specifically target teens for profit. And lastly, No Stress Without the Mess encourages healthier coping strategies like sports, art, music, and peer support instead of vaping. What makes this campaign especially effective is that the messaging was student tested through focus groups and interviews with Wilson High students. We learned that social media content, short PSAs, and realistic visuals felt the most relatable and engaging. To reach students where they are, the campaign uses a digital-first strategy with TikTok, Instagram, and student-created social media challenges, while also reinforcing messages across campus through posters, postcards, and classroom discussions. Most importantly, the initiative is youth-led. Student leaders help guide conversations, model positive choices, and create supportive spaces for peers. Combined with classroom education, counseling, support, and community partnerships, the campaign creates a strong network focused on prevention, awareness, and student well-being.
Now we'll be discussing our school-based vaping prevention program being implemented at Wilson High School in Long Beach. This program was designed to address the growing issues of vaping among teenagers and aim to create a healthier and more informed student community. Our program targets approximately 3,500 high school students and focuses on reducing vaping through education, prevention, and support services, rather than only telling students not to vape. We want to help them understand the real health risks, social pressures, and long-term consequences associated with nicotine addiction. One of the key components of our program is the use of peer-led discussions and student ambassadors. Research shows that students are often more receptive to messages coming from people their own age. By training students leaders to facilitate conversations and share accurate information, we can make our prevention efforts more relatable, engaging, and impactful. In addition to this, our program uses social media outreach through platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Since these are platforms students use every day, they allow us to spread prevention messaging in a way that is modern, accessible, and relevant to youth culture. We also recognize that some students may already be struggling with nicotine dependence or addiction, and because of this, the program provides counseling services and quitting resources for students seeking help, ensuring that support is available without judgment or stigma. To evaluate the success of the program, we will measure effectiveness through surveys, focus groups, and social media analytics. These tools will help us understand student engagement, changes in knowledge and attitudes, and the overall impact of the intervention. Ultimately, our goal is to reach at least 70% of the student body with prevention messaging and create a safer, healthier school environment where students are empowered to make informed decisions about their health, and they will also be able to combat the social pressures that come with nicotine use.
While the following campaign has strong potential to create positive change within Wilson High School, there are also real-world challenges that can limit its impact. Teenagers are constantly exposed to vape advertising, flavored products, and marketing designed to make vaping look appealing and harmless. Additionally, peer pressure and social norms can make vaping seem popular or even a way to cope with stress. Because students spend so much time online, campaign content also has to stay creative and engaging to compete for attention on social media. And most importantly, behavior change takes time. Simply raising awareness may not immediately overcome nicotine addiction or easy access to vape products outside of school. Despite these challenges, this campaign still matters because it focuses on long-term cultural change, not just short-term discipline. It helps build a healthier school environment through repeated messaging, peer support, and open conversations. The campaign encourages prevention before addiction develops and strengthens connections between students, teachers, counselors, and community resources. Most importantly, it provides realistic support for students who want to quit instead of relying on punishment. Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening. We hope to create a healthier, vape-free future for our youth. And here are our references.